Hi all, today we are going to see end-to-end Power BI project. I have the sales related information, so we can do the project regarding that. Before going to the workflow of the project, we can see the basic element of Power BI. Normally, we'll be having 5 elements of Power BI. The main 3 elements are Power BI Desktop, Power BI Service, Power BI Mobile Apps. In Power BI Desktop, it is a free application where we can get the data, transform the data, and visualize the information which we have. The user of the report will be manager, data analyst, business intelligence, and experts. This is the purpose of Power BI. Power BI service is a cloud-based hosting environment for Power BI reports. So there we can create the dashboard, share the report, create the apps. Once if it is created, the report is created, we'll be publishing the report in service, and we can share the report to the certain user which whomever is having the access. So Power BI mobile Power BI app is whoever is having the mobile app, Power BI app, they can able to view the dashboards. So the users are mobile app users. So this is the basic elements of Power BI. So next we can see the workflow of the project. Normally we'll be having these many workflow while starting the project. We can see one by one. The first thing is business requirement. We used to call it as BRD. So client used to provide us the document where they will be explaining their business and the requirements. So I can show you the document. So in a Word file, they have given the requirement. Either they'll be giving like this, or they will be communicating in the Scrum calls like, this is my requirement. So you need to answer these questions, and the answer should be in the visualized manner. So I will explain you this BRT. Strawbridge is our client name. So it is similar to Amazon, where they have the online website. Customer can place the order, and they will deliver within a certain time limit. And they can accept the cash on delivery, or they can accept the online payment. And the return policy is 10 days. Within the 10 days, we can return the product. Customer can return the product. So this is the basic information which they have provided, and they are informing us like, we are giving you the CSV file of 4 months of 2019. So this is these four as a CSV file. So if we can see the data, it is very simple data where we'll be having the order ID. It should be unique, and what is the product which the customer had been ordered, and order quantity of the product which order has been placed. What is the price and the order date related information, and the customer address. So they have given here as a purchase address. We can assume like it is a customer address. So this is the information which they have given in the BRD document. For each and every column, what is the purpose of that and what is the use of that? These are the information which they have given here. It is very simple data. We have only the fact related information. So we can see what is a project workflow. This is about the BRD document. This is how the BRD document looks like this. And a few more information it will be added like, these are the questions which we need to answer to the client through the report. So this requirement also they will be including in our BRD document. Next point is data gathering. So if this is the data gathering, like they said, like based on these reports, based on these files, we need to prepare the report. So if the relevant information is not available, we need to ask client like, we need this information, please provide us. So we need to understand the data first, and we need to uh, gather the data regarding that. And once, if you can see here, next information is data cleaning and data transformation. If you can see the data, it's not clean. So there are null, blank here, and we need to format this date, and the address is not like if we want region information, it's if we have only address information. We need to have certain, we need to align the address here. So we need to do the data cleaning or transformation in the Power Query editor. So it is a heart of the Power BI desktop. So there we can do the transformation. So data modeling is where we need to do the relationship between the facts and the dimension table. Currently, we have only the fact related information. So we don't have dimension table. So we can see how we can do it. DAX function according to the requirement. If we need any DAX, we need to write it. We can do here by creating a measure. And UI report is we need to create a chart, and based on the requirement we need to do it. RLS is we need to restrict the, if we want to restrict any user. For example, if we can see here, if we want to restrict certain user to for the certain region, here Atlanta is there, right? If we want, suppose I need to see only the Atlanta region, so we can restrict the report based on this. So that is where this RLS mm, plays a role. Once the report is done, we need to create a workspace in Power BI service, and then there we need to publish our report. So that is the use of this point. This is like publishing the report. Dashboard is once if we publish the report and service, there we will be creating a dashboard. Uh, once the dashboard is report is published, we need to schedule the refresh. Every time we can't refresh the dashboard manually, right? So we need to go to service and we need to schedule a refresh. So to schedule a refresh, we need this gateway. Currently we have this CSV files, right? So if we have any on-prem data, either Excel, CSV or SQL data, on-prem data, we need to connect the Power BI desktop to the cloud. So for that purpose, we need this gateway. We need to install it, and we need to, after that, we need to schedule a refresh. Once it is done, if we want to trigger any alerts for our respective KPIs, we can do the alerts from the dashboard which we are creating. And subscribers, like we if we want like hourly information, or like according to the time we need to see the report, we can do the subscription here. It will trigger a mail, and it gives us the report image. And for a certain user, if we want to share the report, we can use some like certain option to share the report. So these are the project workflow which we'll be using while preparing the project. Now we can see what are all the questions client have provided us, and later we can see how to answer these questions in Power BI report. First is top or bottom five product sales. We need to find it out. In our data we don't have any sales related information, but we need to we need to multiply this quantity into price, so that we will be getting the sales related information. So that one we will be doing it in Power Query data. Next is sales by region. Region we don't have. If you can see the data, we have only purchase address. Region is where we will be having the region between the comma, between the address and the pin code. So the here is where we'll be having the region. So how we need to extract the region, we need to check it out. All details about the product ordered in a given order. So this one we can see in Power BI report while preparing it. Number of ordered by date. And if you can see, these two are related, relevant information, date and month. Once if we format the order date column, we will be getting, we can able to answer these two questions, date and month. After that, sales by month. So same thing, once if we transform the order date, we can able to get the month information and relationship between the sales and quantity order. So this is like, we can use the scatter plot where we can use two value information in x-axis and y-axis. So we can see where the quantity is low and where the sales is high. So in 4 quadrants, we can able to understand how our data plays in the scatter plot. So this is how we need to answer the questions which client have provided. Now we can see how we can load these 4 CSV file into our Power BI report desktop. Here we can see these 4 CSV file, right? We have a similar column. If we can observe here, we have all these 6 column, which is similar to our 4 CSV file. If we can open each and every CSV file, now we'll be having the same column. So what we can do is we can append these 4 CSV file into one, and then we can take those information to our analysis. So what we can do is either we have two steps to import the data. These 4 CSV file. Either we can import it in CSV file option, or we can import that in from after creating a folder, we can import the information. I will show how to do that. The first option is to get the CSV file, right? So if we need to get click on this get data, click on text CSV, then click on each and every CSV which we have. So click on this. We have we have this window where it shows like what is the column names. We have these two options, load and transform option. Load is like directly it loads to our Power BI report. Transform it takes to us to our Power Query editor, where we can transform our information. So we can see here, we need to transform few information here. There are few nulls and few more errors are available here. If you can see, this is the this is where we can test our columns with whether it has been validated or not. If we click on this column quality, we can check our column has been 100% quality or not. If there is any error, it shows here, and we need to resolve that. So this is how we need to resolve for each and every CSV which we have in this folder, data folder. I will show how to load it in folder. We need to go to get data and click on this more option. There we can find folder option. So click on this folder option. Before that, we need to save all the CSV file into a folder. Why we are doing this, the disadvantage in CSV file, like I have showed you, right? We can import each and every CSV file separately and we can append it. The one disadvantage here is we have now 4-month information here. Suppose in future client have provided a 5th month information here, May month information. What we need to do, we need to again do those transformation again what we have done for all these 4. Instead of that, we can create a separate folder like this, like data, and we can copy paste all the 4 CSV file here. If in future, if a client have provided any information like a May month information or any other relevant information regarding to the sales, which have only these 6 columns which I have showed you, in that case we can copy paste here. We don't want to do any transformation, so we can just copy paste here and the transformation will get applied for that file as well, which we have pasted newly. So that is where this folder is very useful here. So now I will do this project based on this folder. Here I went to get data. I clicked on this folder, and I will click on this browse. Here I have saved the information in data. So I will click on data. Click OK. So you can see here the 4 CSV name will be displayed here. Here we will be having an option. Like individually, we will be having an option called uh, append. Here we'll be having an option like combine and load. Combine and load means it will combine and it will load the information directly into our Power BI desktop. Combine and transformation means it will combine and it will take us to our Power BI query editor. Now I'll click on this combine and transform data. When we are importing that CSV separately, we need to click on append option, which we will be having in transform uh, data. So here I have clicked on combine and transform data. So here it have imported order ID, product column, quantity ordered, price each, order date, and purchased address. All these 6 column which we have in CSV file, it is showing here. So we can click on this OK option. Our Power BI Power Query editor will open. We can see here in source name, we can see our 4 files name here. We have that 4 CSV file name, right? January month sales file, Feb, March, and April. So these 4 files, it had been appended and it has been available in a single file now. So what we can do here, now we need to do the transformation. Uh, so I have clicked on this column quality. So if we click on this column quality option in under view menu bar, it will show like for each and every column how much error is there, how much error empty is there, and how much it's been validated. If you can see here, there is no error and empty rows are available here, and it is 100% validated this column. But if you can see here, order ID, it is having some error here, and validation also, it is like some percentage it's been reduced here. So like this, we have error in order ID column and order ID column, quantity ordered, and price each. If you can see here, the error will be like less than 1%. So there is some error here. We need to understand the data first. Like we need to clean the data first here in the Power Query editor. Before cleaning, we should not do the visualization in our Power BI. So what we can do, we can in the front view, we can understand like there is some null information and there might be some error as well. So we need to understand what is that error. I will click on this null and I will check it out what is that. So if you can see here, there is an error. If we click on that, we couldn't convert the number. So there is some data type issue here. So if we can see here, the source name, it is automatically taken the data type as text data type. This order ID, it is automatically Power Query only, it had been identified and it had taken as a number data type. So likewise for product, quantity ordered, price each, order date, and purchase address also, the for each and every column, the data type had been picked automatically. So there is some issue in these 3 columns. To resolve that, what we can do is, you can see what is the data type issue now. So what I will do is, I just convert this number type data into text. Click on replace current. quantity ordered also, I'll click on this text and I will click on replace current. I'll follow the same step for price each as well. It is done. What we can do, I will remove this column. This is unwanted column, source name. So I'll just remove this. Once it is done, I will just go to this filter option. I'll just click on this blank option here. So we can see for all the column, it is having a blank related information. So what I can do is I'll just clear this filter. I'll go to home. There we'll be having this remove row. Click on this remove blank row. So what it does is the entire row it is blank, right? It will remove the entire row now. So remove blank row. So whatever transformation which we are doing here now, the steps will be added here. So this is called applied steps. So I have removed the blank row, right? So for blank row, it is created a step. So this is one thing. So again, we need to check again if we have any error or not. I'll click on load more. Just I'll drag down if there is any text. We have order ID here. It is a text information. So I'll just click on this and I'll check whether it is available in all the. If we can observe in order ID, there is order because we have appended, right? For each and every column, might be there will be a text called order ID, product name for each and every column. There is a respective text. So what we need to do is we need to remove the entire row here. So for that, we can clear this filter. Either we can click on clear filter or we can click on this into mark in applied filter. It will clear the filter here. So I will just convert this text data type into a whole number, and this order quantity ordered to whole number because it is a quantity, right? Price each, it was there in decimal because price it will be in decimal, right? So I converted into decimal. So if I am converting into that decimals, it is showing it as error as less than 1%. If you can see in these three columns, we have error. So what we can do is just click on this column and we need to go to row, remove rows and click on remove error. So if you click on remove error, the entire the text information it was there in the column, right? It will be removed. So if we can see the information here, that order ID, it would have been removed. So we can see, so this information, how we can get is this valid, error, empty. So when we click on this column quantity, right, we can view this information. It should be 100% and error should be 0% and empty should be 0. So for all the column, it is now validated and error also it's not there. So our data is clean now. But few more transformation which we need to do based on our requirement. If we can see in our requirement list, right? We need to have the region information and we need to have the date, month. So these column we need to add it. As of now, this order date, it's not in a date format. If I convert this into date, right, it will throw an error. So what we need to do is just you can clear right click on this order date, change type, click on change type. You'll be seeing this using local. So click on that. Now it is in a US format, right? Month, date, and year. I need it in a Indian format. So click on date time, click on United States, click on OK. So our date information now it's been converted into our Indian format. So now automatically like it is in a date time format. So now what we need to do is we need the information now it's in date format. I need month information now. If you don't want this time, right, you can go to data type, click on date. It automatically converts into date now. So I need the month information. So what I need to do is I need to uh, after closing this Power Query editor, I will show how to derive the month column. Now one more column we need to derive as per our requirement is the region column here. Region. So what we need to do based on this purchase address, we need to derive that region. As I was explaining before, between these two commas, right, we have the regions. So what we need to do is we need to click on this respective address column, go to add column, click on extract, um, text between delimiters. So delimiters, it is like comma here. So starting also it will be comma, ending also it will be comma. So we have the region between the comma, right? So I use this option to separate the region from this purchase address. So click on this. So we will have the separate column. What is the use of this transform and add column, right? Transform, it will transform within the column which we have selected. Add column, it will create one more column based on the transformation. So we clicked on this add column and we clicked on this extract and text between delimiter, right? So it created a separate column here. I will change the column name as region here. So once it is done, if you can observe, for each and every transformation, there is a separate steps which has been adding up here. So this is one information I want to share it. So once it is done, we can now go to home, uh, click on apply. What is the use of these three options is, if we click on close and apply, it will apply all this transformation into our desk, like Power BI desktop. It will close and apply. If we click on apply only, the transformation it will apply, this window will not close. Close means without applying any of these transformation, it will close. It will, the changes will be disappearing. So this is what the explanation of these three. So what we can do is we can just click on apply. And just we can go to the requirement and we can see all these steps it's been requirement it's been fulfilled. It will take some time to load the transformation. As of now, we are seeing like there is no error in the data. So as per our workflow, right, project workflow, data gathering is done, cleaning is done, modeling, what we can do is, I'll just click on close and apply. I'll go to the desktop now. If we can see here, we have these three options in the desktop. One is report view, table view, and modeling view. So here in report view, we will be doing all the visualization based on this tools. Here the table view. Now recently we have added this data, right, after appending the data. So that data will be displayed here. So this is the information which we have. And in the table view, we have this modeling view, right? Currently, we have only one fact table here, data table we have, right? If we have any dim table which is related to product or customer, if we have we need to join the table with the relationship like one to one or one to many. So that is called the data modeling. So currently in this project, we have only one fact table, so we don't have this data modeling. Based on this information, we are going to do this project. So there is no need of this. But basically, in most of the project, we will be having the dim tables where we'll be connecting the dim tables to the fact table. Uh, but now I have only the sample information to do this project. So I have only one fact table here. So once the data modeling is done, we need to do the DAX function reports RLS. We need to do these things. So I said you right. Once the data has been loaded, we need to add the we need to add the month column here based on this order date. So what I will do, I'll go to table tools menu bar here. After clicking on this table view, right, we will be having this table tools, or we will be having the new column in our report view as well. So if you click on that, we'll be having this portion to update the DAX. So what we can do is we need to derive the year month column from here. So what I will do first, I will take the year information from the date. So I'll use this year DAX, and I'll type the date. So I will derive the year based on this order date. So just I'll click on order date, click enter. So you will be having this year information. So click on this new column again. We need month related information also. We can type month, type month here. Based on this tax, month tax, we can get the month number. But actually we need the month name, right? So what we need to do is we need to click on new column again. This column name is month name. Then type format here. What we need to do is we need to take the reference from order date, right? So type order date. It should be MMM. So your month name will be in this format now. So click on enter. You can see here based on this order date, we have derived this month name as well. Jan, Feb, March, April, May. So you can observe here we have the information of May as well. We need to check the data why the May information has been derived. We can check it. Only one line it's available. We can check with client like whether this information is relevant or not. If not, we can hide it, or we can check with the client. Normally we need to check with client if we have extra information, what is the purpose of this. If we don't want, we can inform client and we can ignore that. So just what we can do, the month relevant information we have derived, right? And we have region information also. And so now our data is clean now. We need to do two more transformation here. We can go to transform data, click on transform data here. The Power Query editor will open now. So click on this data. We have created this region column, right? So there are few space in between before the text. So what we can do is go to transform, go to format here, click on trim. So what it does is the trim will remove the space, whichever it is available, irrelevant space which is available in the column, right? It will remove it. Once it is done, we can go to home and click on close and apply. The transformation will be reflecting in our data. After that, click on this apply changes. Then for this regenerate, we need to inform Power BI like this data category should be a city, so that when we are using this region, this Power BI will be identifying in, we will be using the map visual. So it should identify which location it belongs to. So we need to click on the city in data category. It will be, once if we click on this column, right, it will be available here, this column toolbar. So in that we need to click on this data category, click on this drop down, click on this city. So if you can observe here, there will be a globe symbol. For each and every column, the data type will be visible. So if it is in this symbol, it will be a numerical value. This is a calculated column, right? That's why the symbol is like this. This is a like a location type, right? So that's why this globe symbol is available. So this is regarding the data. So now we came to the report view. Here we can see how we can do our visuals. This is our canvas. So we need to set our canvas setting here. Click on this format option. Click on this canvas setting. According to our requirement, we can increase or decrease our width. As of now, I am retaining with this height and width. You can change this by clicking the custom option, and we can increase or decrease our mm, width and height. Now the vertical alignment, it is in middle, so I am retaining with that. And the canvas background, so if you can see here, there will be a dotted line. I don't want, if I don't want this dotted line, I can just move this transparency to 100% so that it will be disabled. And the column color, the canvas color, I can click on this gray color. So once it is done, what we can do is we need to set the header and a few KPI cards, charts. We need to update based on the requirement which we are having here. So first what I will do, I'll segregate the header part here based on the shapes. So go to insert, click on the shapes, click on this line. So you will be having this line here to segregate the header section and the uh, uh, portion which we needed for the visualization. So this one I'll click it and I'll transform this color to a gray color. Light gray color, I have changed it. And what I will do is I will insert a text box here so that it will be it will be having a pleasant feeling. So we just click on this, adjust this, and if we can see our requirement document, our client name is Stores Bridge. So I have already downloaded the logo of this client. So what I can do is I can just click on this image. I have this logo. Click on this. So we need to have only the transparent image. So we need to be cautious when we are selecting the logo. You can keep here. Then we can segregate this portion with the line. Click on shape, click on this rotation, change it to 90%. It's just a divider. So just I will keep like this. And what I can do is the entire report, if I need in a certain font level, right? What I can do is I can go to view, go here, click on this custom current themes. Here in text, we can change the entire for the entire canvas, right? We can change the font size to be in a certain limit. So I'm keeping it to 10. Title, it can be Arial and it can be 10. If we want, after that we can increase it. But as of now, I'm retaining everything, every font type and style as style as Arial and font size as 10. So header also I'll change it to Arial and to 10. If I want, I can change it later. So once it is done, I need the header for this report. What I will do is I'll go to home and go to insert, click on text box. I'll just name this report as sales analysis. So I can just increase this whenever I need it, right? So I'll retain with the sales analysis as of now. So if I go to the requirement, I need to fulfill all these questions by answering it with the visuals. First, I will list it out all the KPI cards here. Then I list it out the slices. Then we can go to the charts, whichever we needed. So what I will do for cards, right? I will click on card visuals. Then first I needed how much order it's being placed. So I need the distinct order here, count distinct, I'll click it. And I don't want the category label here. I'll just off it. Value, I'll increase it to 14 or 16. 14, I'll retain it. After that, I'll name this as make it to center alignment and bold. I'll increase it to 12 and I'll make it as bold. Then I can go to effect here. I can do for visual border, right? I'll just give it as white and I increase the round corner as 10 so that our card visual will be like this. So same thing, I will replicate for other KPI cards also. So here what I can do is number of orders we have information we have retained here. Here what I can do is number of products I can take it. So what I can do, I will click on this count distinct number of orders products. I can rename it. I need to go to title and by to change it to number of products. Here what we need to do is we don't have sales information. Sorry, we didn't do that one here, that calculation. We can go to this data view. What we need to do is we need to add a column here. Name it as sales. As I said before, we need to multiply this quantity into price to get the sales information. So what I am doing, I am taking this ordered quantity ordered into price column. So once if I take, I will be getting the sales information. So we have sales information also now. We can go here and we can just drag the sales information here to this column. So we derive the sales information. Just change this title into sales. Then what else we can add? And number of quantity. Quantity sold. You can just move this here and move this card here. Just drag this quantity ordered. We have the quantity. It is we need to sum this one. So we have a number of quantity as 4720. So these many quantity which we have sold it. So we can name this as quantity sold. So now we can see the card is very plain here. So for that, what we can do, we can add some images inside to that. It will be like in a pleasant view. For that, what we can do is I have already downloaded the respective images. Where we can download is we can go to this icons8.com. There we will be having if you type the respective text, right, we will be having the icons available. So we can just download it. Already I have downloaded it. So what I will do, I will go to insert, click on image option. For this number of orders, right, we can click on this option. Click on open. We have this icon here. Just drag and place it here. So it is a transparent image. So we can that website is very useful for us to download the transparent images. So number of products, for that we can number of products. We can use this one. Quantity sold. So for the sales, we can use this one. This is how you can design your cards by inserting the icons. So now we need to insert the slicers for our order date, months, related information, right? We need to add slicer. So what I will do, I'll split this portion into portion to like this, like a divider. And then I'll place this text box here so that I can place my card slices thing. So once it is done, what we can do is now if you can see our client logo is in this color, right? We can change the background to this color. So already I have taken the code of that color here, the blue and yellow color code. So what I can do is I can go to this. I'll go to effect background color as this one. I'll change that to this left side to this color because I need the slicer to place on top of that. So I'm doing this. Once it is done, what you can do, you can click on this slicer option available here. Click on this, place this slicer here, drag this order date information here. So click on, if you want order date, click on this, or else date hierarchy you can click. So it will be having like this quarter, month, date information. As of now, we can retain as it is. Once it is done, what we can do, we can go to the slicer setting, click on this drop. We will be having this type of information. So I don't want this background color as white. So what I will do, I'll turn off this background like this. So now it will be like this. I'll just copy paste this slicer down. I need few more information. So what I will do, I'll just drag this order ID, and again I will copy paste this. And I will drag this. I need product information. So I'll just drag this. I'll, and then paste. And you need region information also. So now we have your quarter, month, day information. If we don't want these types, right? Just we can click on this order date, and you can just drag this year information to the top, and month name to down. So we can have this type of information: year, month, and date, like this. So we have this slicer, order ID, product, and region information. So this is nice now. Once it is done, what we can do is we need to check this question to be answered. Top 10, top or bottom 5 product by sales, sales by region. So first we can answer this sales by region. I'll highlight this. I'll highlight this sales by region. I'll go to this clustered bar chart. Mm, So region, it should, sales by region, right? So we need to do it in a map because region wise, right? So we can, we already transform the data category to the region, right? So it will be easy for us to plot in a map. It will identify the location directly. So we can drag this region to location and sales information to the bubble size. So if you can see here, this map visual, it automatically picks the information according to the location. So here for sales, we need to do some formatting. The sales value should be in dollar. So click on dollar symbol here, which is in column 2, and your decimal value should be 2. We hover each and every for Atlanta, this is our sales 57K. So for it will locate our region here, and it will plot our sales. So bubble size is based on so this region is having the San Francisco is having the highest sales. So based on the bubble size, we can identify the sales. So this is over now. Like sales by month and relationship between sales and quantity order. We can do that now. We can plot this here. So we need to see the sales and quantity ordered, right? So we need to click on sales for x-axis, quantity on y-axis. So we have plotted here the sales information in the x-axis, and quantity, sum of quantity ordered in the y-axis. Here, I will do the color code based on the logo which is available here. I'll take this color code, and I'll go to markers. I'll go to colors. I'll change the color to this. So I have renamed to say this map title name as sales by region, and this one to quantity ordered versus sales. In the tooltip, I have given the product related information. Next, we can see the sales by month. So how we can do is, we can go to this line chart. We can just drag down the month name to the x-axis and the sales information to the y-axis. So we can understand like the sales in the month of March, Feb, April, June, and May. It's irrelevant information. As I said, like we need to confirm with the client like why the data is like this. So this is one requirement which client required the sales of the month. So we need to plot this line graph for the time related information. So for this, what we can do is we can color code that line to the color code which we have here. So this is the color code which we have, which is similar to our logo here. So just I'll rename this title name to sales by month. Then that visual border also I'll change it. And the round corner it can be 10. So what I was thinking is like we need the product sales information as well. So we can plot that information. It will be useful for client to understand like which product had been sold more. It will answer this question as well. This is like all details about the product ordered in a given order. So what we can do is to answer that question. Uh, so these are the products it's been ordered, right? These are the products. If I drag this one to, I'll convert this line chart into this clustered bar chart. I will just change this y-axis to product. And this information, it gives us like which product had been sold more, and all detailed about the product ordered has been given. So according to the slicer here, for this order ID, this is the product it's been sold. So that information we can get it. So and if we click on a particular order ID, for in this region we have sold this iPhone. So its quantity is almost 1, and the product is iPhone. The sales amount is 70. Which period it's been sold means it is they have sold for the month of Jan. So we can, by clicking the sales order ID, we can get all the relevant information. So this question also it's been answered. Number of the order by date and the this one month. So if we click on this one, right, each and every order, if we click or if we click on each, the question is number of order by date, number of order by month. So if we click on particular respective month, right, here we can see how much order it's been placed. These are the order ID it's been placed. So if we click on a respective order ID, we can get all the relevant information. This is what we can get. We can answer for these two questions as well. Now we can do the top or bottom 5 product sales. So for that, what we can do, we can just copy paste the same here. The sales by month, right? Sorry, I need to rename this bar chart, cluster chart to product sales. And the bar chart, it can be in our logo color itself, this one. And this also, it can be, this chart also, it can be in this color. So what we need to understand is we need to understand what is our we need to understand what is our top sales and sales product and the bottom sales product. So we can go to this filter pane here, and we can drag this product information again. We have this filter type as top pen. So if we click on top and we have the show item, we have the filter of top and bottom. So first we can click on top and click on top 5. We need top 5 sales, right? By the value, we need to display, we need to drag and drop the sales. Click on apply. So now we have only the top product sales. So rename this one to top product sales. And then again, we need the bottom sales, right? We don't want to uh, like create a separate chart for bottom and top sale product sales. What we can do is, what I will do is just you create one more chart on top of this. We can create a bookmark so that we can have the slicer, like if we click on top, it will give the top sales, and if we click on bottom, it will give the bottom sales. So for that, we have created one chart here as a top, and one more we are going to create now as a bottom sales. So click on this product which we have filtered already for. I have copy pasted the chart once again, I duplicated it. For one chart I kept as top, and one more chart I will keep it as, I'll click on top and I'll click on bottom 5. Same by value will be our sales only. Click on sum of sales to differentiate. I'll rename this one as bottom product sales. So to differentiate these two charts, right, I will change the color to the yellow color which we had before. Once it is done, what we need to do, we need to create a bookmark for these two charts. For that, what we can do, we can go to view, click on the bookmark and selection option here. Click on add. Rename this to top product sales. Add one more bookmark as bottom product sales. Product sales. So here what we need to do is click on this one bookmark. Just click uncheck this data and click on the selected visual. This one will switch the data only for the selected visual which we are going to do now. Click on the stop sales in the bookmark. Click on these two visuals which we want to switch. So what we can do is, if I click on top, I need to hide this bottom, right? Bottom chart. So I'll hide this one by clicking this eye option as hide. I'll just select these two and I'll go to ellipsis here for the top and I'll click on update. The same thing I'll do for bottom product sales also for this bookmark. I'll just select these two options here, these two, and I will go to and if I click on bottom, I need to hide this topic. I'll hide this one. Again, select that these two charts should be selected because we have selected this. Here we need to click on this data and selected visual and click on update. So if we click on top sales, it will display top sales. If we click on bottom sales, it will click on bottom sales. So once it is done, what we need to do, we need to go to buttons, go to navigator, go to bookmark navigator. So there we will be whatever bookmarks which we have created, right? So for that the slicer will be displayed. So what we can do, go to view and check these two options. Align this one. You need to align this. Click and drag here. This done, you need to click on this control, click on top. Your top your clustered chart will be visible for the top product sales. You can align that one as well. Once after that, you can align this bookmark as well based on that. So if we can see here, it will switch between these two charts. If we click on top product sales, it will go to top product sales. If we click on bottom product sales, it will go to bottom product sales. So we have answered this question as well. So this is how we need to fulfill our client requirement. Once if we prepare this report, we need to publish the report to the service. So we can see how we can do that. Now we have answered all these questions which client have provided us with the Power BI report which we have created, right? So if they are requesting us to add the RLS in our report, we can see how to do that. Before that, we can see what is that RLS. It is a row level security. So for a certain user, we can restrict the data. So they can able to see only certain information, not the whole information. For example, if we go to the report, Power BI report, we have many regions here. So if I want to see only if a person want to see only the Atlanta information, he should only see the Atlanta information, not other regions information. So we can see how we need to do that. Before that, we can see what is that two types. We have two types of RLS. One is static RLS and one more is dynamic RLS. Static RLS is basically like a filter function which we will be using in the DAX function. So it can be attained by using the managed roles which we are having it in a Power BI desktop. This dynamic RLS is can be attained by using the user principal name. Basically, it will capture our user mail ID at the runtime, and it will be providing the as the access based on our requirement. So now we can see how to implement the row level security in our Power BI desktop. We need to go to modeling here. Click on manage roles. Click on this new. We need to name this. So basically, I'm trying to restrict the data for these two mail IDs. One is for Mahesh sir and one is for Santosh sir. For these two regions, Mahesh sir should see only the Portland information, and Santosh sir need to see only the San Francisco information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name that role as Portland, and this is the table name which we will be having here, right? The same, it has been displayed here. Here we need to click on new. So in region we need to filter, right, this Portland. So click on region, condition should be is equal to, and in value update as Portland. Then again you click on the new. We need to restrict the data for San Francisco, right? So we need to copy, we need to rename that role as San Francisco. Again, you click on new, click on region, paste the value as San Francisco. Condition should be is equal to, and just click. We have created these two roles, right? Just click on save. So now two roles has been saved now. If you want to test the roles which we have saved, just click on view as. We will be seeing these two roles which we have just created. Click on Portland. So only Portland information will be available. So like this, we need to create in the Power BI desktop. Once it is done in Power BI desktop, we need to publish this report. We need to save it. Once the role has been created, right, we need to publish it in our workspace. Workspace we haven't created, right? It is there in Power BI service. So we haven't gone to the service yet. So till now we were working in Power BI desktop. From now we are going to work in Power BI service. So this is we need to log in with app.powerbi.com. Once you have logged in, we need to go to workspace here. If you are having like pro or premium license, we will be having this new workspace. Basically, workspace is what is the meaning of the workspace is the place where our dashboards, reports, data sets, all the reports will be present there. The whomever is having the access for the workspace, they can able to view the report which we are publishing it, either dashboard reports or data set. They can able to view it. In workspace itself, there will be two types. One is my workspace, and one more is a new workspace. So in my workspace, it is our own workspace. It is like our workbook. Whatever we are doing it in a report, we can publish that and it will be viewed only by us, not for others. New workspaces, like we can go and create it and we can share the respective report to our wider audience, like whomever we are planning to give the access and they want to view the report, right? Only to them we can share the report and we can use this workspace to share the report. So we need to give the access in this new workspace. So there are different type of access. One is viewer, contributor, member, admin. Viewer is like they can't able to see data set like access. They can't able to give edit option. It will not. They will not be having it. They can't download any file. But contributor, they can able to see the data set. They can't able to give the access, but they can edit and see the report, and they can able to download the file. Member is like they can edit the data, they can access, they can provide the access, data set, they can able to see and they can download the file. Admin is the main person who will be having all the access. Either they can able to edit or provide the access or download the data files or see the data set. All the access they will be having it. So these are the access which we will be having it. So based on that, we will be providing for the rest, for certain user, we will be providing viewer, contributor, member. According to the requirement, we will be providing the access. So this is the workspace. So what we can do now is, I'm not going to click on this my workspace because here only I can see my report. Now I need to share the report among the team members, right? So what I need to do, I need to click on this new workspace. I will name this as sales analysis project. And then in description also I'll provide the same. Here we can upload the image if we want. I have already I have the image, right? I'll just click on that and I'll upload it. Just click on apply here. Your workspace, it's created now. You need to go to the report and you need to click on publish, where you can search for your workspace name. This is our workspace, right? Sales analysis project. Click on that, select. So now it's published in our workspace. Click on got it and we can go to the respective workspace. So here we can see the report, it's available here, and the respective data set also it's available here. So to do that RLS, right, we need to go to this data set, click on this ellipsis, click on this security. Here for Portland, whom need to view that Portland details. So here we have the details, right? So we need to copy this mail ID and we need to paste here. Mahesh sir need to see this Portland details. So I'll just paste it and I will just save the detail. And San Francisco detail should be viewed by Santosh sir. So we need to paste it and add it and save the information. So it's saved now. What we need to do is now go to the respective workspace. For those two mail IDs, what we need to do is we need to provide only the viewer access. Now I haven't given, I have said you, right, for to view this workspace, we need to provide the access. We have 4 different access, right? Now what I will do is I will add those two mail IDs and I will provide the access as viewer access. So I'll just click on add. Once it is done, what I will do, I will just go to this security and I will click on this 3 ellipses. because now I can't able to go and check it, right, whether they can able to see only the Portland information or San Francisco information. Just we can click on, we can test by ourselves whether this access is working or not. So we can go to these three ellipses, click on text test as role, just click on that, go to here, go to select person, just paste that mail ID and click on apply. So Mahesh sir can enable to see only Portland information. If you can see here, there were multiple regions here. So he can able to see only the Portland information. So this is how we can test our row level security by ourselves. And then we have implemented the row level security in our Power BI service. So we have done with this RLS. So what we need to do is we can't every time we can't go and refresh the report manually, right, in Power BI desktop. So what we need to do is we need to schedule a refresh. So to scheduling a refresh, we need to implement the gateway. We need to install the gateway. So we can see what is that gateway in service, right? We need to install the gateway because a gateway is the application where it connects the on-prem data to the Power BI service. So if we have any on-prem data, right, like Excel, CSV, or if we have any file and folder, so a SQL server, so these type of on-prem data, we need to install the gateway, then we need to schedule the refresh. But if the data, if it is in cloud service only, like Azure Databricks or any other cloud services, if we have any database, we don't want to install this gateway. So whenever we have the data in on-prem, only then we need to install this gateway, and we can schedule the refresh as well. So we have two types of gateway. One is standard mode and personal mode. Standard mode only we'll be using in the organization. Personal mode is only to for the individual purpose. So for scheduling the refresh for pro user access, we will be having only 8 refreshes per day. But for premium per user, they will be having 48 refreshes per day. So this gateway installation will be done in Power BI service. We can see how we can do it. So what we can do is, like, we can go to this download option, click on data gateway. So here we will be having two options, download standard mode and download personal mode. We need to click on download standard mode. I have already installed it. So like, it is normal software installation. Once if you have done, our gateway will be installed. A few configurations we need to do. Once the gateway is configured, what we need to do is we need to go to setting. We need to go to gateway. And here, if we can see the data source path. So we have used the files from the folder, right? CSV files. So that's why this path is visible here. So it is automatically mapped to our, I have already created this gateway. So my gateway name is Power BI gateway _1. So it is automatically mapped to my gateway. So once it is done, we need to click on apply here. So I have already clicked it, so it is it's disabled now. So we need to click on apply. Once it is done, what we need to do, we need to go to refresh option here, switch on this option. It will show the refresh frequency. Either we need to refresh the data Power BI report weekly or daily. So I'm just clicking daily. And if you want to add a time, like I have said before, right? For pro user, it is 8 refresh per day, and for premium per user, it is 48 refresh per day. So half an hour once we can refresh the data set. If we can see here, I need to refresh the data by 5 5 or 5:30. So I'll click on 5 p.m. and I can give any context name like for them. The report will scheduled refreshed mail will be triggered. So I'll give my name itself. So click on apply. So 5 o'clock, the refresh is successful or failure. It will be triggered to your mail ID. So we can check it out whether our scheduled is a success or not. Uh, this is what about the scheduled refresh. So according to our workflow, we have seen all this PRD, data gathering, data cleaning and transformation, data modeling. We have only one fact table. So we haven't seen much. And DAX function, we have seen UI report, like we have created a charts, visuals, right? That one. And UI UX, like image, how to insert an image in the cards. So those things we have seen. Row level security we have seen. And create workspace and provide the access, publish the report. We can see this dashboard, how to create the dashboard. uh, we have seen how to do this gateway, schedule the refresh. We can see these three dashboard, subscribe, manage alerts, and share report. So we can go to the report now. We can open this report. So dashboard is basically um, it's a single page view. Often it is called as a canvas. It is like a canvas. So once if we publish the report in our service, right, whatever the required information, whether we want the visual important visuals like KPI cards, visuals. So those things we can ping to our dashboard and we can view it. It is a single page view, so it is not much interactive. So in the report we can see through slicer we can able to interact it, but in a dashboard we can't able to interact. So we can go to service now. We can go to uh, we can go to our workspace which we have created, sales analysis project. So here if we click on new, we can see dashboard here. So we can name our dashboard as sales analysis again, analysis project. I'll name it as dashboard. Just click on create. So this is the plain dashboard which we have. So once it is done, what we can do, we can go to the report which we have created here. So if we can see here, for cards and all, that ping icon will be visible for visuals. Uh, so, but for slicer, it will not be available because it is not interactive, right? So it will not, we can't able to ping that slicer to the dashboard. So this one we can able to ping it. So I'll just ping this one. We have this dashboard, right? Existing dashboard we have created newly. So I'll just ping this card there. Ping this. I'll select all. So these are the information I required there. So I'm just selecting the ping option. Now I'll go to our workspace and I'll click on the dashboard. So whatever the thing which we have pinged, right? So it has been available here. So this is how we need to create our, it is like a tiles. We can move here and there according to our wish. So we can, sorry, I have clicked on that. So we can edit this one. We can change that color also. I'll go to custom. I'll change a few background color. The background color can be like this. And title color can be like this. So according to our requirement, we can able to change it. So I'll keep this one only. Okay. So this is how our dashboard looks. So this is called, it is not an interactive mode. Just we can see the important KPI cards and visuals in the dashboards. So we can import, we can ping the different type of cards from the different reports. So this is what about the dashboard. Now we can see how we can create our mobile layout. Before that, I will save this dashboard as a save copy. I'll rename this to mobile view. Just I am duplicating it so that it will not, that mobile layout will not affect my original dashboard. So here, if you can see here, under this edit option, we'll be having this mobile layout. Click on that. Automatically whatever the cards which we had, right, it has been aligned according to our mobile view. So if you can see this, if we install the mobile app in our mobile phone, we can view this report in our mobile itself. So this is what about the mobile view. Now we can see what is this subscribe, manage alert, and share the report. So we need to go to the dashboard first. Before that, we can see what is the meaning of that. Subscribe is to send the mail to the subscribed user with the dashboard according to the scheduled time. So it will send the mail. We can schedule the timing, and with the scheduled time, it will send the report to the certain user, whomever is having the subscription, right? To them, this dashboard will be sent according to the scheduled time. Click on the subscribed to dashboard, create subscription. So here for me, or if we update any other mail ID here, for them, I will update the end date as well, 15th, daily. Schedule the time. At this time, I need this report means we need to click on these options, click on save. So what it does is it sends this dashboard picture with the link. So we can able to, it is just a reminder mail. This is what the dashboard which we have created. Please take a look on that. So this is what about the subscription. We can see the alert. What is that manage alert? So here we can see the sales information, right? If it is crossing more than 1000K, or if it is if it is reducing to 500K. So I need to have a mail. I need to receive a mail like your sales it's been low. So in that case, what we need to do is we need to click on this ellipsis, click on manage alerts, add alert. uh, Already it is in on mode. You can rename the alert title if it is above, or if I need below. If I need to change this threshold as 77 lakhs 90,000 means I need to receive a mail. So if you want to if you want to receive a mail for each and every hour, we can click on this. If we want to receive per day, we can click on this option. So I need every hour a mail. So if it is above 7 lakhs 90,000 means I need to receive a mail like this. Like your sales had been increased beyond this limit. So please check it out. So I need this mail. So I'll click on this check mark, save and close it. So you will be receiving a mail to your mail ID. So this is what about the alert. So we need to see what is that share. So for example, if I need to share this report, if I need to share this report to certain people or certain group of people, I need to click on this share option. We have four options, right? We can we can update the mail ID here, and we can click on the copy link, or we can send mail, or we can share the report through Teams or through PowerPoint. So these are the four options which we can share the report. So this is how we can share the report in Power BI service uh, to the certain people or to certain group of people. Actually, I have missed a point in the workflow. We need to create an app. Once if we create all these reports, dashboard, mobile report, right? After that, we need to create a app so that we can share that to our client. So we can see how we can create the app. So we need to go to the workspace which we have created. In that, we need to click the create app, update the app name. I have just retained the app name as sales analysis project itself. Description also I'll maintain the same. We can add the theme color. I will use this theme color as well. Click on show app publisher. So if you want to send this app to the specific group or mail ID, we can update here. I will retain with this show app publisher. Click on next, add content. So here in this app, we can have all the information, a report, dashboard, mobile report, which we have. So we need to add all the information which we have. We have created this report, dashboard, and mobile view also. If we want, we can add it, or else we can leave as it is. Once if we click on these two, click on add option. And once it is done, click on next, add audience. So if you want to send to the specific group of people or to a specific user, we can update their mail ID, or click on entire organization. Then we can click on this. We can see here like report view and the dashboard view also, it is being visible here. So once if we click on this publish app, right, it will be published within 5 to 10 minutes in the app. So we can share this link to our client so that in one space they can able to see the report and the dashboard. So this is how we need to create our app. For each and every project, we need to follow this workflow. Each and every workflow, we need to follow it. And we need to answer the questions which client have provided us. So hope this sales project was useful for all. Thank you, everyone.